The swimsuit model can also decide which suit suits her best.
Women, let's just change the suit. I'm going to change the suit with her.
Good.
Reject.
We need some color, some pop.
And when it comes to local law enforcement, Tyra can bend the rules.
We had a ranger come down and give us all tickets, $600 worth of tickets. And he asked for the permit. I brought the permit over, showed him, and he said, I can pull this permit right now. And then he looked again and saw it was a Tyra Banks calendar, pulled all the tickets back, and said, I made a big mistake.
I didn't know, but when I saw that you were here, I said, hey, I can do this.
All right, thank you.
Aloha, welcome to Hawaii.
Thank you.
Kathy Ireland's name has also become synonymous with swimwear. She holds the Sports Illustrated swimsuit record, having been in the magazine 12 times and appearing on the cover 3 times.
So I'm getting ready for my calendar shoot for 1999. And as you can see, it's quite a production. People like Ms. Rahi and Pamela Dennis, Jamaican style, every year they've been creating special suits just for the calendar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not only will Kathy showcase her favorite designers, she will also flaunt her very own creations. This emerald-eyed beauty is not just a swimwear model. She's a swimwear designer as well.
Push your back elbow out just a little bit. Slide it there. Right there. Now lean forward just a little bit. 1, 2, there.
I've been modeling for several years, and I always thought, well, if I was ever the boss, this is how I would have it. This is what I like about it and what I don't like about it. And a lot of the suits that I would be modeling would look great in the image, but in real life, they weren't very practical. You get them in the water and they fall apart or become transparent.
So Kathy set out to create her own line in conjunction with Kmart. According to Kathy, they created the perfect suit.
So I'll tell them what I really like, and I'll give them my reasons for it and lobby those ideas, and it's really exciting to see them come to pass.
Yeah, that's great. And you throw your hips that way. That whole curve, yeah. I would pull the fabric this way a little bit. Yeah, there.
But the bottom line is I have to feel good about it if my name's going to go on it.
For this California native, swimwear is more than a piece of clothing. It's a way of life.
There's nothing in my collection that I wouldn't be proud to wear myself. And so that's a great feeling, to be able to offer people great quality and good prices.
Coming up, eye-popping suits that you won't be seeing on a beach near you.
Welcome back. I'm Brooke Burns, and we're searching for sexy swimsuits. This is Captain Dan, and he's been teaching me some pretty bizarre sailing terms. Tell me what they are again?
Those fluffy things up there are baggy wrinkles. They keep the sail from chafing on a downwind run on the shrouds that we're hanging on to.
Wow, baggy wrinkles. Well, I'm not likely to forget that term in a hurry, and you are not likely to forget these swimsuits.
The flower bikini, the scandal suit, the eye patch bikini. For some, the names may not sound familiar, but in their time, these suits turned many heads.
I think that the more chances people took throughout history in terms of what they were wearing in swimwear and on TV and in the media, the more acceptable crazy things became.
Elaine Farley is the senior editor of Sports Illustrated Swim. Many strange suits have come across her desk, and she claims to know why every era has spawned its own eye-popping creations.
I think shock really is something that people love.
And the history of shocking swimwear in America has been well chronicled in books such as The Beach, The History of Paradise on Earth, and Splash. In the 1920s, when everyone else was bundled up in drab wool knit suits, a New York City ballet dancer pranced around in a seaweed suit, and a group of girls from Holcomb, Washington posed rigidly in wooden swimwear. Thankfully for the rest of us, neither of these alternative bathing suits took off, but experimentation with swimwear was just beginning. In the 30s, when suits were becoming sleeker and more practical, adventurous designers turned their attention to the wild. Rabbit pelts and ermine tails were among the materials used to build these suits. In the 1940s, Marilyn Monroe didn't need fur to turn heads when she appeared in this getup.
Marilyn Monroe in a two-piece swimsuit was the quintessential woman at that time, and you know, it was more risque at that time to be seen in a two-piece, and so it created quite a stir in the world and in the media.
But not even Marilyn could prepare the world for a shocking French import, the bikini. It was Mr. Frederick Mellinger, of Fredericks of Hollywood fame, who made the teeny-weeny suits available here in the 1950s.
Mr. Frederick brought the first French bikinis to the United States. And we don't think of them as being very risque now, but in those days they were extremely scanty to the general public. And one of our customers was arrested in Santa Monica wearing one.
While the bikini won accolades for showing more, some suits became famous for adding more, from spots to cubes to rhinestones. In the 1960s, peace, love, and the sexual revolution made an imprint on the country and on swimsuits. Flowers powered the look behind this peace-loving bikini. The chastity belt creation was designed for anyone but a chaste woman. The scandal suit caused quite a commotion in the fashion world, and the monokini left nothing to the imagination. By the 1970s, Americans thought they had seen it all, until this came along.
The Gender Plus bikini was, you know, something that was really pushing the envelope. It was how little can I wear on the beach, and you know, it was a time when the body, it was all about the body on the beach.
In the 80s, a fringe group created their own style. These homegrown cowgirls just wanted to have fun. And the showstopper in the 90s was Chanel's eye patch bikini.
The eye patch bikini in the Chanel show, I remember that when it came down the runway, it was kind of a shocker because it was just about the Chanel logo and nothing else. And it was on women that were pretty thin, and it was almost like they were just wearing nothing.
Although some of these suits became swimmingly successful,
I think bikinis will always be in.
many couldn't stay afloat.
I think, you know, trends get killed because they're too hard to wear. They're uncomfortable. Trends get killed because they're silly and they're trends, and that's why they're called trends.
Coming up, from the seductive sands of Australia to the enticing beaches of Brazil, an international strip down.